and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Chambi. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway on the hill here today, Tanner Bybee. What should we keep an eye on here?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. The wind of the pitch. Out to center. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. And a strike in there. Pickoff throw, and he's back in on a dive. Not even close there, and it's 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just one of those seen high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Next is the designated hitter, Matt Vierling. Inside, almost got him. Singing, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
And a pitch. Strike one.
1-1.
Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple of runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Here's a 2-1. And fouled off. First and second, no outs. Here in Game 5. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And he deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 on, 1 out. Here's Riley Green. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Line, and that's a base hit. Runner around third. Here's the throw. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
One down. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
2 on, 1 out. Just missed.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark, and you help to quiet that down a little bit.
That one misses. 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And another ball.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Left-hand batter waits, and that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The first baseman.
So the bases are loaded here, 1 gone. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Golden opportunity right here. There's a strike.
0-1.
Kicks and fires.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now fly ball to right center. Thomas settles under this one. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. To the plate. Save. It's 2-0.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
So first and second with 2 outs. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Under it. Rings it in. And that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Tigers 2 and the Guardians nothing. Back here in Cleveland. And on the hill in this one, Reese Olson.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Stephen Kwan at the plate and takes high there. The line to kick the pitch. There's the strike. Good eye right there. Fouls one off. 2-2. Kicks and deals. Goes down looking.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
The Tigers leading by 2. We're here in Game 5 of this American League Division Series.
Ball 1.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Ball 2.
1 down, base is empty. Fought off foul. The 2-2. And they'll do it again. And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Drops into the glove. 2 away down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with 1 swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning. Everything shifts and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
Jose Ramirez in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Almost got him.
2 strikes.
That one way inside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Guardians fail to score, and they're down 2-0. And we're back. Second inning set to go. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. Bybee back to work. And a strike on the outside edge. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. The shortstop takes a ball.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
And there's a ball. That one at 95, missed up top, 3-1. The pitch. This one in the air, center field. In position. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting none. The catcher,
now it's going to be Jake Rogers. Hey, Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
And that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Everything came together for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So the lineup flips over. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Bybee checks over to first, and he's back. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Rogers, the base runner at first with one out. That's a little bit low. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
And another ball. That one finds the corner, and the count is 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And there's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Two on, 1 out. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And the pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Bases loaded with 1 away. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Matt Vierling. Went down on strikes his first time through. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
All loaded up here at the top of the second. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. He'll circle the bases. It's 2-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's Lane Thomas. Swing and a miss.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Here's the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And that's in the dirt. The wind of the pitch. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
And now, Will Brennan. High fly ball out towards left field, and it one-hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
One out, runner at second. So in now for Cleveland, Andres Jimenez. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Foul ball there. Tying run in scoring position. Bottom half of inning number 2. And this one squirts away from the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. The 1-2. And this is inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Bo Naylor at the plate now.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Brennan at third with 2 away. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. Bybee back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
On the ground to the left. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now Colt Keith. He reached out a walk his first time. That one fouled off.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
0-1. On the ground, and that hits off the base, and that one finds its way through to third. He's in there.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Spencer Torkelson.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson, drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Pitch
Ball,
misses inside, and that's ball one. And a pitch. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering misses down and away. Here's a 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And now it's even up.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Two on, one out. Fastball for a strike. Another 1-2. In the air out towards right center. Brennan pulls it down. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 3-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Got him. They limit the damage here. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 3 and the Guardians 1. Back here in Cleveland, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Brian Rocchio.
The shortstop, Brian.
The right-hander back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. Two balls, no strikes, the count. Next offering is fouled back.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And here it comes. Check swing went around. And it's a full count.
Full count. 3-2.
Bounced out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Up next to Cleveland, the left fielder, Steven Kwan.
So the batting order turns over. Steven Kwan will hit next. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ball 1 there. Kwan goes 5 feet 9 inches, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Breaking ball, and that got him.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh-no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time, it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
Olsen over to first. Kwan back on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Manzardo, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, that curveball right there stayed up in the zone. And if it's going to be effective, he's going to have to finish the pitch, tease the strike zone, and get it down. Otherwise, it's going to eventually get hit really hard somewhere.
That one off the mark, and now 2-0. The Tigers up by 2 here in the last half of the 3rd. And a base hit right there. Throws to second, in there safely.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Jose.
So first and second with 1 gone. Here's the 3rd baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Kwan, the lead runner, out at second. Manzardo over at first with 1 away. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, he didn't miss by much right there, but it was just enough to throw him on the way in.
Here's Josh Naylor. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And that's in there at the knees.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit.
Got him looking. And now 2 gone.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off. Extend that at bat.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Lane Thomas. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
the count.
Two outs. Wouldn't chase that time. That misses. And a count 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The 2-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Bases loaded. 2 down.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
The pitch. This one in the air right field. Carpenter on his way in. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. 3 left for the Guardians. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. The pivotal Game 5 of the Division Series. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Now one miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. Meadows stands in now and watches strike one. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. And yes, he offered at it. Kerry Carpenter now at the plate. Singing Game 5 an elimination spot, and the spotlight is focused on this guy.
Everybody looks to the star players in big games like this, and this is what you get paid for. Time to come through. This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. That one not close. And the count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Caught him looking for the K.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back now at Progressive Field. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Will Brennan. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that'll fall for a base hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Here's Andres Jimenez. 0 for 1. Popped out foul to the catcher his first time up. And that one fouled off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And the 0-1.
Ball, that's it.
Brennan aboard here at first with nobody out. And a good eye there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Righty to the plate. Sweeney. 1 at second.
Out.
How about that double play?
The batter, the catcher, Whoa. Naylor.
So 2 down now, and here is Bo Naylor. Struck out swinging his first time. Up the middle, Sweeney whips it to first on the run. In time, got him, and that'll do it. And we're back, ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the DH, Matt Vierling.
The designated hitter, Matt
And a pitch.
Vierling.
Off
Ball,
the
that's
mark
off the
there.
plate.
And that is ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Joey Cantillo, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Lindsey also throwing. And the right-hander deals. That clips the corner. All right, Singy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam.
Well, right now he's in cruise control and autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Green
Ball 1,
at the
no
plate
strike.
now. That's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that one fouled off.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
There's a swing and a drive, and no one can get there. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
And next to hit for Detroit, Colt Keith. Fastball for a strike. Man at second. That's
1 ball, 1
outside.
strike.
And now it's even 1-1.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Swing and a base hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. High fly ball down the left field line. Kwan raging back towards the wall. Up against the wall and brings it in. And that should get the job done as he tags from 3rd.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And next up for the Tigers, Zach McKinstry. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Gets the outside corner with that one.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Tigers 4 and the Guardians 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the shortstop, Ryan Rocchio.
The shortstop, Ryan Rocchio.
The line of the pitch. And that one fouled off. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The wind and the pitch. And that skips in the dirt. In the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit. And that turns the lineup over. And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
First pitch misses. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Grounder might be 2. Fires to second for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Kyle Manzardo getting ready to hit. That's in for a strike at 95, 0-1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
That clips the zone. 0-2 now. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. New pitcher now, Joey Cantillo.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers.
The shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
The pitch. Just missed.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And a pitch. And another ball.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Outside.
Next pitch is outside. And a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Action in the pen down there. Eli Morgan up and throwing. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-1. One out, base is empty. That's inside. 2-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Meadows in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And another ball. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That missed by a lot.
1 strike.
3-1 now.
I know a slider's a great pitch, but when you've got really good velocity, sometimes you just got to challenge the hitter with that four-seamer.
In the air, center field. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. Tigers 4 and the Guardians 1. Here in Cleveland, here's Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez signed a 5-year extension on opening day in 2022. What a great day that was. And Cleveland is still the only team Ramirez has ever played for in the majors. He was signed in 2009 out of the Dominican Republic. Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
And he takes a strike. Tigers bullpen with some action. Number 48, the rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Batista warming up as well. And he deals. Fouled off. He was late. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hard ground ball, base now. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The first baseman, number
And now
22.
it's Josh Naylor. He's already homered here in this one. And ball 1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And the 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Ramirez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Olsen checks the runner. Ramirez back easily. Next pitch in for a strike and a full count now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a pop-up, and that will drop foul. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Lane Thomas digs in for the Guardians. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the righty deals. Sliced hard but foul. The pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Next offering misses. Gonna count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Outside. And a swing and a miss, and that is a big first out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Reese Olson gives way, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. New pitcher for the Tigers, number 48.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
2 on, 1 out. And the batter now, Will Brennan. Just missed. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And there's 2 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now here is Andres Jimenez. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
That one catches the zone. 0-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
1 ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. First and second, 2 down. And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High fly ball out to left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Guardians strand a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now the number 2 hitter, Kerry Carpenter. And the pitch. That one misses, and that's ball one. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So a man aboard, Matt Vierling, the next to hit. Runner on the go. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Naylor calls it in, and there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Now snap throw to first.
No, he's
Carpenter back in standing. The pitch. That one 95 to finish him off. Here's the second baseman, Colt Key.
The second baseman, Colt Key.
Bounce to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Detroit as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. As the lefty gets to work. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Torkelson, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, shortstop, Brian.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio, 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Check swing, and he held up.
2-1.
And
ball
another
3.
ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of Game 5. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer on it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. That one drifts inside.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Step off throw to first. And he's back in easily. Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. And a 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Tyler Holton will take over here.
Now pitching for Detroit, number 87, Tyler Holton.
So now here's the DH, Kyle Manzardo, 1 for 3. First offering, and it just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Two outs. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1.
No, that's down.
And that one upstairs. Jose Ramirez hoping for a chance he would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat, and they'd love to give him a shot here.
Checks over to first, back safely. Roquillo off of first with 2 away. Hit on the ground to the right side. Could be extra bases. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So 2 down, and now Jose Ramirez. There's a strike. And that one is inside ball 1. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here at the bottom of the 7th. Pitch misses there. Ball 2. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Tying run at the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Kicks and deals. Out to short. Sweeney. Whips it across. Out number 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ray Lindsey.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Spencer Torkelson.
The wide to kick the pitch. That misses, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 3. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
You got a full count.
That one out to right. Brennan makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, third base.
Now at the plate, Zach McKinstry. That one way outside, ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. That one fouled off, 2-2. One down, base is empty. Out to short, Roquillo. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Detroit, Trey Sweeney. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Right down to shoot. It's 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Not close with that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Laced to right center, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front.
The new pitcher in the game, Eli Morgan.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team. And there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. That one is absolutely belted way back there. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And they're up by 4.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. Fastball for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tim Herron up and loosening in the pen. Runner at second, 2 down. Got him swinging. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 5-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Andreas Batista.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Josh Naylor.
The first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Here comes a pitch. And clips a corner. Left-hand hitter waits.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Got him. Now one away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Parker Meadows. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. That one a little bit high. And here we go in Game 5. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in Game 5. Left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
If they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Matt Vierling in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Man at second. Inside, just missed. And another ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Fastball for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Toss to Naylor, and there's 2 away.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's Riley Green. Foul ball there. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in Game 5 of this American League Division Series. Next offering upstairs. There's a swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That ends the frame. So 1 hit is all they get. Now the Guardians will get their shot, still scoreless. Back now at Progressive Field. Showing the slab in today's game, Reese Olson.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat, otherwise it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Ground ball up the middle. To first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
1 out, base is empty. Big swing and a miss.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez.
Line to left. Fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
1 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. Swings through that one for strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Lane Thomas in the box, lays off for ball 1. Manzardo, the runner at third. Ramirez on at first with 2 down. Ripped to short. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Guardians strand a couple. Scoreless after 1. Here in Cleveland, and now the rookie second baseman, Colt Keith.
Colt Keith.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 6, the first baseman.
And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. Runner on the move. That one fouled off. Nobody out, runner at first. Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. Next pitch is outside. Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. And they add a pair. It's 2-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Singy, here's a fun nugget. Through the 2022 season, only 8 players ever had at least 3 career postseason hits, where all of those hits were for extra bases. And you're one of them. Slider misses outside.
Well, not to brag, Boog, but my postseason extra base hits were pretty special, too. 2 doubles off of Pedro Martinez in 2003 and an RBI triple off Freddie Garcia in 2000.
Toss to Naylor, 2 out. I wouldn't get too puffed up about that postseason extra base hit thing, Siggy. The all-time leader with 4 is Ken Holtzman, a pitcher, and one of his hits was a homer.
Yeah, Boog, I'm sure he was a position player, though, before he started pitching.
Jake Rogers, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Kwon snags it on the run. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. And it's 2-zip. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. We head to the bottom of the second. Now, Will Brennan.
The right fielder.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That misses. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
And that clips the inside corner. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
On the ground to first, Torkelson. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The Guardians trailing by 2, bottom half of inning number 2.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And there's a ball. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Jimenez, the runner at second with one away. Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. He'll touch them all. It's 2-2.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Brian Riccio. That clips the zone. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's two away.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Called strike right there. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Off the plate, and it's 1-2.
It's a good take.
Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. 2-2 game. And we're back. New inning getting started. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
And here it comes. Ground ball right side. Naylor takes it himself. One up, one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. Fly to left his first time. Singy, game 5 an elimination spot, and the spotlight is focused on this guy.
Everybody looks to the star players in big games like this, and this is what you get paid for. Time to come through.
Just missed. Tied up here in the early going. Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
And a good eye there. That's in there. And the count is 3-1.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
3-2.
3-2 now. Ripped towards third. Throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter.
And now the DH, Matt Vierling. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First pitch, not close.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The pitch. And they'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield. Took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Runner at first with 2 away. And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Riley Green. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. And the right-hander deals. And that one fouled off. Now move to first. Vierling gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Vierling off of first with 2 away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Kyle Mansarda. Olsen back to work. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. The throw to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
Now, Boog, I just love watching Ramirez play the game. He can swing it from both sides of the plate. He's elite with the bat, and he's honestly one of the least talked about superstars in the sport.
Ball 1.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The next pitch misses. Ball 3. Righty delivers. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. Popped up. McKinstry makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 22.
Here's Josh Naylor. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And another ball. Off the plate inside. And now 3-1. 2 outs. Fastball in for a strike. And the count's full. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. 5th and final game of the series as we move to the 4th. We are tied 2-2. The pivotal game 5 of the division series. And here is Colt Keith. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Torkelson stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It
lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it, and he reaches safely.
Now the third baseman, Zach.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. He's already homered in this game. Top of the zone for a called strike. And a foul ball. And a pitch.
1 ball.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher. But if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and it hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Sweeney stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Lifted in the air, right field. Brennan moving under this one. He's got it, and that is that. Tigers lead 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back here in Cleveland, and now it's going to be Lane Thomas. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. A pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
On the ground, and that chance handled. On the run, throw to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The right fielder, Brennan.
So digging in, Will Brennan. He's 0 for 1. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Brennan measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Breaking ball inside, and that's ball 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Now that second baseman, Andres.
Next to hit, Andres Jimenez. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And the slider just misses.
Counts 1-0.
That
That's
one
ball
missed.
2. 2 balls, no strikes.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. And that's
That's a
outside.
ball.
The wind of the pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Two outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And the righty deals. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Olsen picks over, and he's back in safely. Naylor takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way. So that
makes the catch, inning over. Guardians lead 1. Score remains 2-2. Back now at Progressive Field. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jake Rogers. The right-hander back to work. That catches the top part of the zone, and that is strike 1.
Well, these Tigers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Kicks and fires. That just misses, and the count is 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a pitch. And another ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Meadows up for the third time here. Watches that
Ball
one miss.
No strike.
The wind of the pitch. Fought off foul. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. That's down and in. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
So up next, Kerry Carpenter. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The pitch. Up and in. 1-2 to count. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Tigers are shut down there, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the shortstop, Ryan Rocchio. Olsen back to work. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, these Guardians need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On a line, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Everything was on time, fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So digging in, Stephen Kwan.
Ball.
This one in the dirt, and no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. In the air, left field, and that is foul. And he deals. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. And now 1 away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. 1 for 2. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
At the belt and fires. Good eye right there.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
And that one's a little bit low. And it's 2-1.
Put away off that pitch down.
The 2-1. And another ball.
On this count, runner Not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Jose Ramirez next to bat for Cleveland. Next offering is in for a strike.
We got full count.
Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. Trying to keep this a 2-2 game. Last half of inning number 5. And that's ball 4.
Nope. Ball 4.
Found a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
First and second, 1 out. And up next for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And the pitch. Now 1-1. And that's in for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Roquillo at second. Manzardo at first. 1 gone. Right side. Carpenter has a beat on it. Squeezes it.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Number 22.
So first and second with 2 outs. Stepping in, Josh Naylor. First pitch just misses. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Not even close there. And the count's even at 2. And down on strikes he goes. That's the 3rd out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Top 6. And now the DH, Matt Vierling.
Matt Vierling.
The wide to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Right-hander kick steals. That one not close. The count now 2-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's a strike. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Good eye in that spot. That one drilled left field, and there's 2 away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
And up next for Detroit, Colt Heath.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Just missed. And that one pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Next offering way upstairs. Struck him out looking. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. We are tied 2-2. And we're back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Lane Thomas. Here comes a pitch. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Number 48 getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Batista, the right-hander, also getting loose. Righty to the plate. Out towards right center field. Meadows makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder,
digging in, Will Brennan. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. To the right side, Keith. Over to first. Now 2 away.
The batter, the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
So in now for Cleveland, Andres Jimenez. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And a pitch. Misses off the inside. 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hit hard on the ground is short. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. 6 innings behind us. All square at 2-2. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Bybee back to work. There's a strike. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Ray Lindsey preparing to come on if needed. Cantillo also getting ready. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Brennan makes the catch, and there's one down.
The batter, the third baseman,
Zach McKinstry digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of Game 5. Right through there for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
And next to hit for Detroit, Trey Sweeney. Just missed. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Ground ball right side. Jimenez gets it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning stretch time. We are tied 2-2. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, number 48.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And a foul ball left side. The lefty fires. Fouled off. He was late. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's one down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Ryan Rocchio. A switch hitter batting right.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
First pitch misses. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
One and two here. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Bounced up the middle. Sweeney tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Back to the top of the lineup, Stephen Kwan now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
That misses, and it's 1-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ray Lindsey. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers.
Number 34, Jake Rogers.
And here it comes. Off the mark there. 1-0.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
There's a 1-1. That clips the corner.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Bounce to third. Ramirez tosses across the first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. 1 for 3. Bunting for a hit. Ramirez fires to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Just missed.
Outside.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
That's a strike. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Eli Morgan appears to be getting loose. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And that one hammered. Kwan ranging back to the warning track, makes the catch. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We are tied 2-2. Bottom of the 8th, down the number 2 hitter, Kyle Mansardo.
The designated hitter, Kyle.
A wind in the pitch.
Mansardo.
That one misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air, right field. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman,
Jose Ramirez will hit next.
Ramirez.
Known for his late inning heroics. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard.
These types of mistakes usually turn out to be costly this late in the ball game. Things can really slip away in a hurry. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Next pitch is outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Wouldn't chase that time.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Lane Thomas in the on-deck circle. Snap throw to first. Ramirez back easily. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Substitution now at first base. Pinch running here. Matthew Cruz. 2 on, 1 out. Here's Lane Thomas.
Thomas.
And a good eye there.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Two on, one out. On the ground, right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw comes in quickly. Holds that go-ahead run at third. And there's still one away.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big-time swing when this team really needed it. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Really important at bat coming up now.
Now a chance for Will Brennan. Base hit. Run is in. Now a second crosses the plate. 4-2 now.
Such great concepts.
A new arm into the game. Okay, all set to go. And the batter now, Parker Meadows. Just off the outside edge. So game 5 is underway. And another ball. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And a full pitch walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Left-hand hitter waits. In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Kicks and deals.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
And the right-hander deals.
2 balls.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 5. This one in the air. And there's one away. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. Next is the Tigers DH, Matt Vierling. Lifted in the air, right center field. Thomas sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 31, Riley Green.
Here's Riley Green. Line drive, base hit. Around third. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
2 outs, runner at first. And next up for the Tigers, Colt Heath. Just missed. ground ball left side, and he grabs it in foul ground.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark, and you help to quiet that down a little bit.
There's a strike up high, and the count is even 2-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, 2 down. And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. And there's a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 on, 2 outs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. We're here in Game 5 of this American League Division Series. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And today's starter, Reese Olson.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit. Even if you guess it's coming because it's breaking 2 planes, horizontal and vertical.
Stephen Kwan, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Good eye in that spot. He goes down looking.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
1 out, bases empty. Righty delivers. That misses the zone. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. The pitch. And another ball. One down, base is empty. This to center field, under it. And there are 2 down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
And first offering is fouled off. Two out, space is empty. Two outs.
One
and
ball,
1 and 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Outside low, 2 and 2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Two down, nobody on. And there's
That's
ball
ball
4.
4.
It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And
The
now
first baseman.
it's Josh Naylor. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw in Holt's the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Here's Lane Thomas. Chopped on the ground. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
Two outs, bases full. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And a pitch. And a curve misses outside. And a count 1 and 2. And the righty deals. Swing and a pop off in foul ground. He's under it. And that is the inning. 3 left for the Guardians. They're down 1-0. Top of the second, down the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Kwan puts it away, and there's 1 down. Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. Fastball for a strike.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
Check swing, no appeal. One down, base is empty. That one to first, Naylor. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 34, Jake Rogers.
And next to hit for Detroit, Jake Rogers. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting. In today's world of baseball, compared to when you played, a good defensive cat makes the play, and it's out number 3. Tigers fail to make any noise, but they're on top 1-0. Back here in Cleveland, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Andres Jimenez. The right-hander back to work. Liner snagged at first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And up next for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. Naylor measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2018. A little bit low. And Chris, behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. The wind to kick the 2-0. And another ball. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Brian Urquillo. And that one fouled off. 0-1. And that's outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The pitch. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. The 1-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. McKinstry drifts towards it, brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Cleveland, no left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Caught looking his first time up. Just missed. Two outs. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 2. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The Tigers leading by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. McKinstry drifts towards it. He makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 left for the Guardians. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows. And a pitch. That one ripped, but foul. The wind of the pitch. In the air, left side. Quan settles underneath it. And out number one on the grab.
The right fielder, number 30.
And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. He popped out his first time. Singing Game 5 an elimination spot, and the spotlight is focused on this guy.
Everybody looks to the star players in big games like this, and this is what you get paid for. Time to come through.
Ball one, no strikes. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Next to hit, Matt Vierling.
Ball one.
That's off the mark, and that is ball one. Carpenter, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
He was late there. Strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that's in there at the knees.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And he deals. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
And here is Riley Green. Lifted in the air out to left. Quan hauls it in to end the inning. One left for Detroit. They lead it 1-0. Back now at Progressive Field. Now here is Kyle Manzardo.
The designated hitter, Kyle
Olson back to work. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Wouldn't chase that time. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. And that's a fair ball.
Now batting.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Worked to walk at his first trip to the plate. And the slider catches the zone.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And the pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-0.
Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. Good eye right there. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. The throw, tag, and he's out.
You know, I always felt as a base runner, base stealer that, you know, if you can get in that first, second, maybe third pitch, get your jump and steal second base, you had a much better chance of being successful. As it gets deeper into that at bat and those pitches rack up, you almost get a little more flat-footed, and you've got to be sharp to get that jump and to beat a good throw down to second base. Just wasn't able to do it right there.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. He powers that one out of here. His second homer this series, and they tie it up. It's 1-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Josh Naylor. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Oh, 1 now. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So in now for Cleveland, Lane Thomas. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there.
1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. The pivotal Game 5 of the Division Series. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Heath. The wind of the pitch. And a good eye there.
Well, these Tigers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Left-hand batter waits. And another ball.
1 strike.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And that is in for a strike. And now it's 3-2. Got him swinging. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Torkelson batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Zach.
And now here is Zach McKinstry. He's 0 for 1. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball
Count
one.
1-0.
Man at first, one away. At the belt and fires. In the air, right side. Out, number 2.
Now back, the shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
And now Trey Sweeney. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The pitch. Foul ball there. Torkelson, the runner at first with 2 gone. And down on strikes. 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Will Brennan. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm deliverance. There's the strike up high, 0-1.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A solo shot. It's 2-1.
The odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So up next, Andres Jimenez. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Here comes a pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The pitch. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next pitch is inside. Now 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
3-2.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Sweeney on the run, sends it over to first. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Tough play up the middle, and everything needed to be right there. Field that, get a strong throw off to first base, and I think the speed going up the line had something to do with it as well.
Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Walked his first time. Pickoff throw. Jimenez back in standing. And that one a little below the knees, and that's ball 1. Right-hander kick steals. And Naylor swings through that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
One on, nobody out, a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. McKinstry makes the grab. One down.
Now batting, shortstop,
Ryan Rocchio getting ready to hit. Flied out his first time. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. The shortstop takes a ball. Runner at second here, one gone. That's to third. Throws to first in time.
Up next to Cleveland, the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy, runner takes off, pitch in for a strike, throw to third, out, and that will end the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Jake Rogers. Rogers, in his fourth year, 28 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's the 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And up next for Detroit, Parker Meadows. That misses, and it's 1-0. And here it comes. Gets under it and pops it up. And makes the grab. 2 away. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
And now, Kerry Carpenter. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Time's starting to run out for this offense, isn't it, Boog? I mean, it's not easy to play in a must-win game, especially when you're losing. Their season is on the line, and they know it.
That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And it's 1-1. Swung on, belted. Brennan going back. And that ball is out of here. So he just clears the wall. And we are starting over. It's 2-2.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Veerling in the box again. Takes the strike. Foul out of play off to the right. 0-2 now. On the ground, out to short. Toss to Naylor, and that is that. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Olsen back to work. There's a strike. Tigers bullpen with some action. Number 48, the left-hander, up and throwing. Kicks and deals. High fly ball, right field. Moving back for this one. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, the designated
And
hitter,
now, Kyle Mansardo. 1 for 2.
Mansardo.
And there's a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. And misses inside. And a pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. McKinstry makes the grab. 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And now 1 and 2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
The 1-2. And another ball. Pitches in the dirt, and the count is filled up. And a base hit up the middle. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit. Josh Naylor digs in for the Guardians.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And takes low for ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And there's a ball.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ramirez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Just outside, and the count's full. Lane Thomas on deck for the Guardians. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We're through 5. We are tied 2-2. Top of the 6th inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. The wind to kick the pitch. That misses the zone. 1-0.
1-0. Yep, that ball went out.
Next pitch is outside. And there's the automatic. The wind and the pitch. Ground ball nailer. The flip to the pitcher covering. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Up next is the Tigers, the second baseman.
Colt Heath digs in now. A strikeout and a walk. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
1-1's the count.
That one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits.
Well,
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
And the batter now, Spencer Torkelson. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. That one the other way. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. We are tied 2-2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 48.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 48, Brant Herder.
So in now for Cleveland, Lane Thomas.
Guardians, the center fielder, Lane
The pitch.
Thomas.
Fought off foul. The pitch. Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Got a change up and a pretty good one too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Over to first and he saved. Now here is Will Brennan. And that one fouled off. Breaking ball inside. One ball, one strike. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Ty Madden getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Batista getting loose as well. The 1-1. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And he deals. Slider misses outside. Wouldn't chase that time.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And now the lefty. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1.
Out.
And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there. And his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
And stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. That one to first. And foul ball. 2 outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. 6 innings behind us, all square at 2-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ray Lindsey.
Now
bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers.
The third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
And the pitch. And that one missing low. Activity in the bullpen. Joey Cantillo appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. The lefty, the 1-0. Good eye in that spot. That's outside. 3-1. And a pitch. Hits the corner. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and leadoff batters on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Brings it in. Throw, and it gets away.
The catcher, number 34, Jake Rogers.
Here's the catcher to hit, Jake Rogers.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that's a little bit high.
1-1.
And 1-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Bounce to the left side. And a base hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Parker Meadows, the next to hit. That catches the corner.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the late stages of Game 5. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Kicks and fires. Damn! Now 2 out.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Carpenter in the box now. Takes strike 1.
I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And ball 1. Go ahead run at second here in the top half of inning number 7. That missed by a lot. Now 2-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Brennan under this one. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. Tigers strand a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the 7th, stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. The lefty fires. Ball 1, no strikes. Right through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Payoff pitch. Out towards left center. Green going after it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down.
The batter number 4. Shortstop
Brian Rocchio now at the plate.
Rocchio.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Chopped left side. McKinstry throws to first in time.
Now batting, left fielder, Steven.
So the lineup flips over. Stephen Kwan getting ready to hit. There's a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
2 down, nobody on. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Next offering way off the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joey Cantillo.
Joey Cantillo.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Here comes a pitch. And takes low for ball 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Go ahead run on base. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. 1 for 3. That's in there, and that's strike 1. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. This one driven. Deep center field. On its way. Home run. And they add a couple more. It's 4-2.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. In there, and it's 0-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Oh, 1 down. A swing and a soft liner. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Fastball for a strike. Cantillo, a 6'4" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
And next to hit for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. And first offering is fouled off. And the slider just misses.
It's a good take.
Out to short, Roquillo slings it across, and that is the inning. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. It's now 4-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tyler Holton.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now it's the DH, Kyle Manzardo.
The designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo.
The line to the pitch. And that one sliced foul. The wind of the pitch. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Way outside. Now 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Way high with that one. 2-2. That's inside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. A little bloop single. So a man on base to start the inning.
No, I didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Ramirez, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Ball 1,
Way to lay off that pitch down. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The tying run at the plate. Hard hit, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
First and second, no outs. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Josh Naylor. Fought off foul. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. So the tying run at second. Foul ball still 0-2.